Not put the money.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. Okay, what you said. Hello? Okay. I'll just answer it.
Wait for it. Any moment.
Got him.
Lights over Missouri stand, gentlemen.
Way to go.
So?
It's the only alligator.
4 minutes passed, we walk in 1 minute. He was clear on that.
He's coming.
No. Too young to have that kind of access. What time does the restaurant open?
Noon. But the food's a little too spicy. This way. My name is Edward Joseph Snowden. I'm 29 years old. I work as a private contractor for the NSA. I've also worked as a private contractor for the CIA and directly for the agency. I've worked in various jobs in the intelligence industry for the last 9 years. I've been a systems engineer, been a solutions consultant, and a senior advisor for the Central Intelligence Agency.
Score on the ASVAB test by a single question. Crushed the language learning test, some Mandarin, some Japanese, and no high school diploma.
So why did you stop attending high school?
I had to make money. My parents were divorcing at the time. Mr. O'Brien? I'm done, sir.
You don't have to tell me when you've completed a stage.
No, I finished the whole thing.
It's been 40 minutes.
38.
What?
38 minutes.
Okay, let's see where you screwed up.
You didn't say we had to do it in order, sir, so I broke the sequence to save time, and I automated the backup process to run as I built the site.
Eyes on screens.
Sir? What should I do now?
Whatever you want.
Would you mind signing a petition, please? Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sir?
No, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am, would you like to sign?
I actually just signed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Too much independent spirit for you?
No, I just don't really like bashing my country.
It's my country, too. And right now it has blood on its hands.
Sorry, I have friends who are over there right now.
I'm not talking about the troops. I'm talking about the morons sending them to war.
You mean our commander-in-chief?
Yeah, whatever you want to call him, he's still wrong.
How do you know he's wrong? You're just lashing out.
No, I'm not lashing out. I'm questioning our government. That's what we do in this country. That is the principle that we are founded on.
Okay, but how about questioning the liberal media? I mean, you're just buying into what one side is saying.
Maybe I am, because my side is right.
See, that's funny because my side's right.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Doesn't that count for something?
In 20 years, Iraq will be a hellhole nobody cares about. Terrorism's a short-term threat. The real threats will come from China, Russia, Iran, and there'll come as sequel injections and malware. Without minds like yours, this country will be torn apart in cyberspace. I don't want to risk losing you for some horseshit war over sand and oil.
Sir, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
You don't have to agree with your politicians to be a patriot.
Sir, where are you sending me?
Take a moment. Enjoy the view.
This is Laura.
Hello?
Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, Ian McCaskill from The Guardian. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
If you don't mind, I'd like to record some...
Cell phones go in the microwave.
Dare I ask why?
We'll get to that after you ask your questions.
Yeah, before we get onto the stories, I need to know more about you. Your career, by Glenn's account, is very varied, but The Guardian needs evidence
Yeah,
that...
this is my diplomatic passport for friendly countries, my tourist passport for everywhere else. You can check that visa stamps. This is my NSA badge with Booz Allen, my CIA badge with Dell, and this is my DIA instructor's badge. This is a photo of me with Michael Hayden, who's the former head of the NSA and the CIA. When can you publish?
Okay, do you mind if I sit down?
No, please.
Glenn says you want to tell people your identity. How do you think your government's going to react?
Well, they'll charge me under the Espionage Act, and they'll say I endangered national security, and they'll demonize me and my friends and family, and they'll throw me in jail. That's the best case scenario.
And the worst?
Well, if I don't have any media cover, then I'll be rendered by the CIA and interrogated outside of the law, and they have a station right up the street.
But how would they know what you did?
Because I left a digital footprint in my logs, so they'll figure it out. I did not want a manhunt. I know what they would do to my colleagues.
Breaking news tonight reports that through a secret court order, the Obama administration is collecting the phone records of millions of Verizon customers. That's been reported by the Guardian newspaper in the UK. They said the court order shows that all the information is going to the National Security Agency. CNN reached out to multiple sources.
How's that for mainstream media, Glenn?
They can't shut this down now, and we've got 4 more days of it.
I have no idea what they're in store for.
Breaking news. The former Speaker of the House is on the grill tonight and joins me now.
Another explosive article has just appeared, this time in the Washington Post. It's breaking news that it reveals another broad and secret U.S. government surveillance program. The Washington Post and the Guardian in London reporting that the NSA and the FBI are tapping directly into the central servers of 9 leading internet companies, including Microsoft, Yahoo, Google, Facebook, AOL, Skype, YouTube, and Apple. The Post says they're extracting audio, video, photographs, emails, documents, and connection logs that enable analysts to track a person's movements and contacts over time.
In the abstract, you can complain about Big Brother and how this is a potential program run amok. But when you actually look at the details, then I think we've struck the right balance.
U.S. President Barack Obama staunchly defends U.S. government programs, insisting that they were conducted with broad safeguards and to protect against abuse.
He reached the conclusion that what was happening inside this really secretive agency was very threatening and menacing to privacy rights, to internet freedom, to basic political liberty, not only in the United States, but all around the world. And he felt it was his duty as a human being to disclose it.
My name's Ed Snowden. I'm 29 years old. I work for Booz Allen Hamilton as an infrastructure analyst for NSA in Hawaii.
NSA. Edward Snowden
Edward Snowden busca una salida.
The identity of the man who sent the Obama
Well, you can't come forward against the most powerful intelligence agencies in the world without expecting to have some risk.
In 20 years, Iraq will be a hellhole nobody cares about. Terrorism's a short-term threat. The real threats will come from China, Russia, Iran.
Wait for it. Any moment.
Got him.
Lights over Missouri stand, gentlemen.
Way to go.